Q3661. Which items are included in the empty weight of an aircraft? A. Unusable fuel and undrainable oil. B. Only the airframe, power plant, and optional equipment. C. Full fuel tanks and engine oil to capacity. The correct answer is A. Unusable fuel and undrainable oil. The empty weight of an aircraft includes the weight of unusable fuel and undrainable oil. Unusable fuel refers to the quantity of fuel that remains in the fuel system but cannot be consumed or used for flight. This includes fuel that may be trapped in the fuel lines, tanks, or other components that cannot be extracted. Undrainable oil refers to the amount of oil that remains in the engine after it has been drained. This residual oil cannot be completely drained and adds to the empty weight of the aircraft. Only the airframe, power plant, and optional equipment. This option is incorrect. The empty weight of an aircraft includes more than just the airframe, power plant, and optional equipment. It also includes the weight of unusable fuel and undrainable oil, full fuel tanks, and engine oil to capacity. This option is incorrect. The empty weight of an aircraft does not include full fuel tanks and engine oil to capacity. The weight of fuel and oil is considered in the loaded weight of the aircraft, which includes the total weight of the aircraft with fuel, passengers, cargo, and other operational items. Therefore, the correct option is unusable fuel and undrainable oil, as these items are included in the empty weight of an aircraft. 3662. An aircraft is loaded 110 pounds over maximum certificated gross weight. If fuel, gasoline, is drained to bring the aircraft weight within limits, how much fuel should be drained? A. 15.7 gallons. B. 16.2 gallons. C. 18. The correct answer is C. Certainly, when an aircraft is loaded beyond its maximum certificated gross weight, it becomes necessary to reduce the weight to ensure safe operation. In this case, the aircraft is loaded 110 pounds over the maximum weight limit. To bring the aircraft weight within limits, fuel, gasoline, can be drained. The exact amount of fuel to be drained depends on the specific fuel consumption of the aircraft, which is not provided in the question. Therefore, we can only determine that at least 18 pounds of fuel should be drained, as indicated by option C. It's important to note that draining fuel should be done in accordance with the aircraft manufacturer's recommendations and procedures to ensure the safe and proper operation of the aircraft. 3663. If an aircraft is loaded 90 pounds over maximum certificated gross weight and fuel, gasoline, is drained to bring the aircraft weight within limits, how much fuel should be drained? A. 10 gallons. B. 12 gallons. C. 15 gallons. The correct answer is C. To bring the aircraft weight within the maximum certificated gross weight limit, it is necessary to drain fuel. In this case, the aircraft is loaded 90 pounds over the limit. The exact amount of fuel to be drained depends on the specific fuel consumption of the aircraft, which is not provided in the question. However, based on the given options, at least 15 gallons of fuel should be drained, as indicated by option C. It's important to note that the process of draining fuel should be conducted in accordance with the aircraft manufacturer's guidelines and procedures to ensure the safe and proper operation of the aircraft. 3664. Given weight arm moment /100. Empty weight 1,495 pounds 101.4 151,593.0. Pilot and passenger 380 pounds 64.0. Fuel 30 gallons usable no reserve 96.0. The CG is located how far aft of datum? A. CG 92.44. B. CG 94.01. C. CG 119.8. The correct answer is B. To determine the position of the center of gravity, CG, based on the given weight and moment information, follow these steps. 1. Calculate the total weight and moment for each item by multiplying the weight and arm values. Empty weight. 1,495 pounds times 101.4 is equal to 151,593.0. Pilot and passenger. 380 pounds times 64.0 is equal to 24,320.0. Fuel. 30 gallons times 6 pounds per gallon. 180 pounds times 96.0 is equal to 17,280.0. Total weight. 1,495 pounds plus 380 pounds plus 180 pounds equals 2,055 pounds. Total moment. 151,593.0 plus 24,320.0 plus 17,280.0 is equal to 193,193.0. Item weight arm moment /100. Empty weight 1,495 pounds 101.4 151,593.0. Pilot and passenger 380 pounds 64.0 24,320.0. Fuel 30 by 6 180.96.0 17,280.0. Total 2055.0 193,193.0. 2. Determine the CG position using the formula. CG equals total moment /total weight. CG equals 193,193.0 / 2055.0. CG is almost equal to 94.01 inches aft of the datum. Therefore, the CG is approximately located 94.01 inches aft of the datum. The correct answer is CG 94.01. 3725. How is the CG of the helicopter affected after a fuel burn of 20 gallons? Gross weight prior to fuel burn equals 2,050 pounds. Moment equals 195,365 pounds in. Fuel arm equals 96.9 in. A. CG shifts forward 1 inch. B. CG shifts forward 0.1 inch. C. CG shifts aft 1 inch. The correct answer is B. After a fuel burn of 20 gallons, the CG of the helicopter is affected as follows. 1. Calculate the original position of the CG using the formula. CG equals total moment / total weight. CG equals 195,365 pounds in / 2,050 pounds equals 95.3 inches aft of the datum. 2. Determine the revised weight and moment after the fuel burn. The station for the fuel is given as 96.9 inches. Use the formula. Weight x arm equals moment. Original total weight, 2,050 pounds with a moment of 195,365 pounds in. Fuel burn, 20 gallons, 120 pounds, with an arm of 96.9 inches. New total weight, 2,050 pounds to 120 pounds equals 1,930 pounds. New total moment, 195,365 pounds in. 120 pounds x 96.9 inches equals 187,737 pounds in. Item weight arm moment /100. Original total 2,050 pounds 195,365 pounds in. Fuel burn 120 pounds 96.9 11,628 pounds in. New total 1,930 pounds 187,737 pounds in. 3. Calculate the new CG position using the formula. CG equals total moment / total weight. CG equals 187,737 pounds in / 1,930 pounds equals 95.2 inches aft of the datum. 4. Compute the change in CG by subtracting the new CG position from the original CG position. Change equals original CG. New CG equals 95.3 inches to 95.2 inches equals 0.1 inch forward. Therefore, after a fuel burn of 20 gallons, the CG of the helicopter shifts forward by 0.1 inch. The correct option is CG shifts forward 0.1 inch.